Anyway, we're going to start the walkthrough. We're going to start all the way up in like the UFO section up there, which is Ellington's, and then like all the clubs, Diamond, Nickel, Suites. You got it? Going up? Here we are, finally getting around to this walkthrough. Currently we were on deck 12, headed aft towards the UFO thingy. As you can see, there's a lot of available lounges, and this is a sea day, mind you. Royal Caribbean does a great job of having a lot of things to do that disperses the crowd, so not everybody is all congregated in the same place at the same time. Of course, around the pool, there's always a bunch of people on sea days, but as you can see here, there are so many lounges available. Royal Caribbean does a great job with that, and that's how it's been on all our Royal Caribbean cruises. Through these doors on deck 12 and to the left is the entrance to the nursery and the living room. I walked by and I was like, what was that? So Nancy was trying to figure out what I was doing. These stairs right here also lead upstairs to Ellington's. That's also where you'll find the Suite Lounge and the Diamond Club Lounge and Viking Crown Lounge. Entrance to the arcade right here. And then there's another set of stairs right here to the left. Also, Adventure Ocean entrance was right there on the right. As you can see on this ship, they actually have a deck 13. This is where you can go into the rock climbing wall, the sports court, sky pad, and all that other stuff, but we'll come back to that. Right now we're headed up straight into the UFO thingy and Ellington's. The people sitting right here by deck 14 are waiting to go to the escape room, which is one level up. The stairs are right there to my right. This is us walking into Ellington's. That's the DJ booth, where, as you can see, no DJ controllers. I don't know. DJs with no DJ controllers, doing everything on the laptop. Yeah, I don't know. Also, too, I forgot to mention, as we were walking past the people sitting there waiting for the escape room, there's also the entrance to the Suite Lounge. So if you have a suite, the lounge is up here also. Also, if you're a member of any one of the other loyalty programs, all their lounges are up here also. So we're back down on deck 13, headed aft. This is where the sky pad and the sports court, rock climbing wall, sky climber, and also the flow rider and perfect storm water slides are located. You have two ping pong tables on the ship, one right here to the left and then the other one on the other side of the sports court. Good luck playing ping pong or even pool on a ship. Never really works out. can see, people are warming up for the cornhole tournament that's about to begin. SkyPad is a bungee trampoline with optional virtual reality gaming headsets. Age restriction on SkyPad is 5 years old to jump and 7 years old for jumping with the virtual reality headset on. Also, there's a weight restriction. Minimum is 20 pounds, which is 9 kilograms, and maximum weight is 240 pounds, which is 109 kilos. Right there's the perfect storm. The reason why we're on this ship, because you already know we don't do ships without water slides. I don't know what it is about ships with and without water slides, but in our experience, ships with water slides have always been more fun. We are happy that Royal Caribbean finally decided to put water slides on all their ships. So we're a big fan of the Royal Amplified treatment. Also, there's no recording on the Perfect Storm water slide, so I have no on-ride footage, which I thought was weird. I just spent all day at Perfect Day Coco Key recording on all the water slides, and all the lifeguards were telling me, make sure your camera's on. And then we got back on the ship, and I had the GoPro on. I got all the way to the top, and the lifeguard was like, sorry, you can't record here, so whap, whap, whap. This is something that was new to me. On the flow rider, the lifeguards are giving them a fall demonstration. So when you fall, or if you fall, most likely you're gonna fall, how to fall to protect yourself. I never seen that on any of the other Royal Caribbean ships that we were on that had a flow rider, so I stopped to watch. Right here on the left are the stairs going up to the rock climbing wall, which is a staple on Royal Caribbean ships. Man, that water's beautiful. I love the ocean. Right here on 12 aft, or back down on 12 aft, this is the Johnny Rockets. If you're not familiar with Johnny Rockets, it's a 1950s steam diner. This one has indoor and outdoor seating. The menu includes fresh off the grill, made to order burgers and hot dogs, chili fries, onion rings, and handmade milkshakes. You can keep walking aft and eventually you'll be at the stern of the ship where you can watch the wake. But we already knew this was going to be a long video, so we decided to turn back and go look at some of the other things in the interior. One thing to take note of, that as of this recording in 2022, there was a scheduled dry dock for 2023, and the outdoor youth area on the ship will be transformed into Splashaway Bay, which is a kids' water park. Right here is one of the entrances to the arcade, but we took a right into the living room, which is a teens lounge area. Cool space. I thought it was pretty cool. Sitting here checking out the gaming chairs. When I used to play Mario Kart and Super Mario Sunshine and all that other Nintendo games I used to spend hours and hours on. All I wanted was chairs like that. And yeah, never happened. We headed into the arcade to see what the offerings were, and it's pretty much the same games on every ship. Every ship we've been on, pretty much all the same games, except for this one had a concaved air hockey table you can see right here on the right, which looked like that would have been a lot of fun for Nancy and Kai. Too bad Kai wasn't on this ship. They would have spent hours there. Back here in the back of the arcade are the entrances to Fuel and Voyages, the teens clubs. Right here on our left is the entrance to the Aquanauts facility for the 3 to 5 year old cruisers on board. Here we are walking aft again on the port side. Right here you get a good view of how much the water slides are hanging off the side of the ship. course, you have to have the obligatory wake shot off the stern of the ship. So there it is. I'm still really amazed about how many lounges there are available. And this is a sea day with a sold out ship, full capacity. Also here you can see the bar. This is one thing Royal Caribbean does that I absolutely love. On the pool deck, there's no seats in front of the bar. So everybody can get their drinks. You know, people aren't congregating in front of the bar, blocking it and making it hard for other passengers to get something to drink. So I really like that they have no seats in front of the bar on this ship. Here we are headed up to what I'm assuming is a helipad, and I was surprised to see this when I got up there. Look at this. Look at all these empty lounges. So if you really like the sun, this was the place to be. By the way, now that I'm up here looking around, this is definitely not a helipad. Definitely not. But great space, great use of space to have all these lounges up here. We're headed past the solarium. The solarium on this ship is open air. As you can see, there's no covering like the other ships. And then we're gonna go back up to 13 to Mariner Dunes, the mini golf. And as you can see up here, more empty lounges. There's just sun chairs and lounges everywhere. This is something I think all ships and all the cruise lines should take note. I was digging this funky shower right here. This is pretty cool. All that just for a shower. And this is Mariner Dunes, the mini golf area. This is probably the first cruise we've been on that we didn't play mini golf. And shout out to Royal Caribbean for having garbage cans on the deck where you can actually throw stuff away. I hate putting stuff down on the bar or just leaving it at the table. So those cruise lines that don't have any garbage cans for whatever reason, I don't know what's the reason behind not having any garbage cans where you can throw stuff away. Right here is one of the entrances to the Vitality Spa cabins. You can go in through there and head straight to the cabins, and then this area you can go into the elevator and the stairwell. We're gonna go down to deck 11, which is the pool deck. Okay, so here we are, deck 11 forward. All the way forward, as far forward as you can go, is the Vitality at Sea Fitness Center. Nancy was in here every day, I believe. This is one of 2 times that I'm going to be in here. One to record and then one walking through her. Other than that, yeah. Me in fitness centers and gyms, yeah. Yeah, we're on a need-to-know basis. And I don't need to know right now. As you can see, they have all their standard Jimmy stuff. None of it means anything to me, so that was the fitness center. We're headed through the solarium, out the sliding doors right here on the port side. It's identical on starboard. On the left and right side's identical. And we're headed forward to check out what's going on at the bridge. You can, there's a viewing area where you can look into the bridge. You should have seen it on one of our past videos. It's very windy up there at times, so be careful and always use the 2-hand rule. 1 hand for yourself and 1 hand for the ship when you're out there, cause it gets very windy. You can see Nancy's holding her hair. We're headed back through the solarium, again walking towards the back of the ship, heading aft. This was a phenomenon we truly have never experienced before. We just came from the front of the ship. As you can see, it wasn't raining at all, but now we're in the solarium and it's raining over the solarium pool. You see everybody scrambling to get out of water. I never understood that neither. You're already in the pool wet. Right here you have the dog house, which makes fantastic hot dogs. I've never met a hot dog that I didn't like, to be honest. And this is on the porch side, right next to the pool. And I'm gonna take you around to the other side where the ice cream is. Of course, I'm going through the interior because it is raining on the pool deck, which I still thought was pretty weird. Pretty weird. Never seen that before. And right here on starboard, also on the pool deck, you have the ice cream. As you can see, they're actually making the ice cream for you and serving it. It isn't just walk up and get as much ice cream as you want. Of course, there was still some protocols due to the pandemic still in place at this time. So now all that's left on the upper deck public spaces is Windjammer. We're headed to Windjammer now, which is deck 11 aft. And of course, washy washy, happy happy. After you finish washing your hands, straight across before you get into Windjammer is the Plaza Bar. And then on port you have Chops Grill, and then on starboard you have Jamie's Italian. Of course, all this walking has made me thirsty, and we're gonna stop at the bar and get something to drink. Also, if you noticed, I caught this guy checking out Nancy. Got him! So here you can see on our left is the entrance to Chops Grill. And then back across on the other side is Jamie Oliver's. We're gonna head that way just to check out what's on the menu. Yeah, it's Italian food, but just because you put garlic in everything doesn't make it Italian food. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying just because you put garlic in everything doesn't make it Italian food, so yeah. We decided to get something to eat from the Windjammer buffet, and if you watch my videos in the past, you already know how I feel about buffet food on all the cruise lines. It's pretty much all the same. Slight tweaks, you know, few ships do things a little different, but for the most part, all in all, you know, the proteins and the sides are pretty much all the same. The desserts, some ships get a little bit more creative, and also with the breads, like MSC gets very creative with the breads, but that's an Italian run ship, so you expect the breads and pastas to be on a different level. I don't know how it is in anybody else's household, but what to eat is always up for debate with us. As you can see, gotta look at everything, make sure you get everything in, see what's where's this is that, blah, blah, blah. I ate a lot of Indian food on this cruise. I really enjoy Indian cuisine, so I had a lot of it on this ship because it's not something everyone in the household likes, so there's not really too many times we're going out to a Indian cuisine restaurant. So when I'm on cruises, I tend to eat things that I don't normally eat at home because not everybody has the same taste in food. I always joke about opening a restaurant called I Don't Know, so everyone has a place to go when you ask your significant other, your partner, hey, what do you want to eat? And they say, I don't know. I mean, it's 20 years of I don't know what I want to eat. I don't know what I want to eat. So I just let her do her thing, and as you can see, I'm going to go find some place to sit down and put the camera down and go get me a plate and find something to eat in about 2 seconds, and I'll probably be done by the time she sits down. So that's gonna wrap this one up. So until the next adventure, deuces.